derivative controller. Okay, so P means proportional constant Kp will come. Okay, so D means Kd along with d by dt is there. Kd along with d by dt is there. Okay, so I told you whenever E of t is there, its Laplace is E of s. Whenever integration of E of t is there, it is 1 by s into E of s, Laplace transform. Whenever d by dt E of t is there, its Laplace is s into E of s. These are the Laplace transform formulae. These are the Laplace transform formula. Okay. And we have the derivative here. PD means we have the derivative. So s into E of s will come. S into E of s. Then you take E of s common and shift it to LHS. So we are left out with Kp plus Kd into s. This is the relation between Kp and Kd. Okay, this is not compulsory to remember. You can just leave it. So up to here you can remember. Up to here you can remember Kp plus Kd into s. Now we will assume Kp value equal to 1. We will assume Kp value equal to 1. Okay, so already 1 is put here in the diagram, Kp value. And this is s into Td. S into Td. Otherwise, you can also write Kd into s. Kd into s. Okay, like that. So this is P controller and this is D controller. These two blocks are in parallel. Blocks are in parallel. We have to just add them. So we will have 1 plus s into Td. And this is the block. Instead of these two parallel blocks, you can take a single block, 1 plus std. Then these two are in series. These two are blocks in series. Blocks in series. This is open loop transfer function. Open loop transfer function. Okay, g of s. Now these two series means you have to multiply them. 1 plus std. Then this g of s value. Then the feedback means h of s equal to 1. Unity feedback, h of s equal to 1. Now deriving the closed loop transfer function. You can see here, this is nothing but 1 plus std into the g of s value, omega n square by s into s plus 2 eta omega n. That is what written. Okay, this is nothing but blocks in series. It is simplified. Blocks in series, they are simplified. Now this is the closed loop transfer function. Closed loop transfer function with the PD controller. With the PD controller. Okay. So what all done here is nothing but g of s divided by 1 plus g of s h of s. H of s value 1. So finally the closed loop transfer function will come like this. Okay. You need not by heart any of these values. Just I am explaining what is the diagram and how to go about it. Okay. We are not going to ask any long answer question. We are not going to ask what is Kp value, what is the relation between Kp, Kd. No. Only the advantages of PD controller, advantages of PI controller is important. Straight away, if I go to that slide and tell you these are the advantages, then you will not understand what is first of all PD, what is first of all PI, then tell me the advantages. Okay. So this is how we can connect in order to improve the system response, in order to get the desired output. These are the designs we can do in the background. Okay. You can connect either P alone or PD alone or PI alone. Okay. In order to improve the system performance. This is PD we are discussing. Now, these are the advantages of PD controller, characteristics or advantages of PD controller. It increases damping ratio, okay, and omega n for system remains same. Omega n, no change. Type of the system remains unchanged, okay. It reduces peak overshoot, MP, peak overshoot. It reduces settling time, okay. Steady state error remains same. It improves the transient response. It improves the transient response. Okay. And what all remains same? Omega n, type number, ESS, okay, no change. These three parameters, no change when you connect PD controller. With PD or without PD, okay, with PD or simply closed loop transfer function, these three things will not change. Now I'm going to the graph. I already explained you the graph. Second order underdamped system. In the beginning, you will be having the transient response, then it will settle down. Okay, this is steady state. After this line, it is steady state. This is the transient response. This is the transient response. When you connect PD controller, transient response is improved. Okay, improves transient part means transient response is improved in the graph. Okay. This is about the behavior of PD controller. Okay. So next class, we will just try to see what are the characteristics of PID controller. What are the characteristics of PID controller? The combined effects, combined advantages of PI and PD controller can be attained. When we add PID in a system, when we include PID controller in a system, we will have the combined advantages of PI controller and PD controller together. Now, I told you there will be three terms when PID controller is used. The first term is proportional, second term is integration, third term is derivative. And when we have addition, the blocks should be kept in parallel. So these three blocks are kept in parallel. Only then addition is possible. And overall transfer function or gain of these three blocks together, when we apply Laplace transform here, it is Kp into E of S, Ki divided by S into E of S. This is Kd S into E of S. So that is the overall gain or transfer function. That will get multiplied with the plant. Plant means open loop transfer function of second order system. Plant means open loop transfer function of second order system. And it is omega n square divided by S into S plus 2 eta omega n. We have seen that in the previous diagrams. This is the open loop transfer function, second order, omega n square by S into S plus 2 eta omega n. So plant means the same block. Transfer function here, open loop transfer function, this is open loop system, is omega n square by S into S plus 2 eta omega n. Now the overall transfer function of these three blocks will get multiplied with the open loop transfer function gain, and because those two are in series, then feedback, this is H of S, unity feedback means H of S equal to 1. Unity feedback, if we take, then H of S equal to 1. And these are the, after applying Laplace, this is equation 1 in time domain. You need not by heart any of this, only advantages or behavior is very, very important. This is after applying Laplace transform. Take similar terms together, E of S is common, you take common and then bring the E of S to LHS. This is the overall transfer function of the three blocks in parallel. And now this will get multiplied with the open loop transfer function. Okay. Now the closed loop transfer function will be, and here two blocks in series, the transfer function will be Kp plus Ki divided by S plus Kd into S gets multiplied with omega n square by S into S plus 2 eta omega n. This is G of S finally. And closed loop transfer function means G of S by 1 plus G of S. H of S value equal to 1. So we can just derive it, but for online exam sake, we need not remember all these equations. Now I am going with the advantages of PID controller. PI, PD together we are having. You can see first 8 points, those are the advantages of PD. And from 9th point, it is advantages of PI. Together we can get it in PID controller. Advantages or characteristics of PID controller. It results in increase in damping ratio, eta value increases, overshoot decreases, MP decreases, steady state error not affected. Steady state error means ESS, it is not affected. Then addition of a 0 to the transfer function. So PD means it is Kd into S. PD, proportional controller means, proportional derivative controller means Kd into S. It is in numerator, it is divided by 1. If you take PI controller, it is Ki divided by S. PI controller means Ki divided by S. PD controller means Kd into S. Okay. And here in PI controller, denominator S is present, so that is called a pole is added. Okay, pole is added in the case of PI controller. And in PD controller, a 0 is added. Numerator is having S, so 0 is added to the transfer function. And due to PI controller, here omega n is not changing. Natural frequency doesn't change when we have PD. And all this we have seen in the previous slides. In this slide already, here we have omega n doesn't change, ESS will not change, type number will not change. Okay, these characteristics repeated. Now PD reduces the settling time. TS is the settling time, it reduces. The order of the system is increased when PI controller is used. PI is used. Fifth point is PI controller, and order of the system is increased. Order increased because it is a denominator factor. Type number increases, order increases. Okay, type number increases, order increases. Next, I'm going with seventh point. Steady state error will not change. Okay, 2 and 7 are one and the same. You can just observe 2 and 7 are one and the same. Okay, it is not getting affected, or it will not, does not change. One and the same. 2 and 7 are same. Now, eighth one, it improves the transient response. PD improves transient response and PI improves steady state response. Okay, PD improves transient response and PI improves the steady state response. And now the order of the system is increased. I told you type number increases, order increases when PI controller is used. Okay, and the type of the system. PI controller increases order of the system and type number of the system. Okay, type number increases because denominator S is present. It will give addition in count to the highest power of S in denominator, as well as this is a pole at origin. Pole at origin is called type number, and it will also contribute for the highest power of S. So that is called order of the system. So both type number and order increases when PI controller is used. Now I'm going to the 10th point. It is PI controller. It improves steady state response. And in this is an MCQ. You can see 11th point. This is an MCQ. What is the advantage of PD controller? Damping ratio increases and settling time decreases. 12th point is also MCQ. What is the property of PD controller? It reduces the rise time. It reduces the rise time. Okay, rise time TR decreases in the case of PD controller. TR decreases in the case of PD controller. Okay, you can just list them separately. In PD, what are the advantages? In PI, what are the advantages? In PI, type number and order increases. It will improve the steady state error. Okay, in PD, it reduces the settling time, rise time, and it will not change omega n. It will not change type number order. Okay, PD controller, it increases eta. Just I am listing them together. PD increases eta, settling time decreases, rise time decreases. Okay, and then PI controller, the type number increases, order increases. Okay, PD controller, it will help the transient response. It will improve the transient response. Transient response improves. Okay, and then in PI controller, steady state response improves. Steady state response improves. Okay, and here ESS will be 0. ESS is minimized 0. And here what are the unchanged parameters? Omega n, comma ESS, comma type number. All this will not change. No change in PD controller. Okay, so I have listed the characteristics separately. You can remember only these points what I have written at the bottom. Okay, I have listed them. All the discussion together, I have listed them. If PID is there, you can put the advantages together. PD and PI together we can put it. And PD means adding a 0, PI means adding a pole. Okay, this is addition of 0. PD controller means addition of 0. Numerator S is present, so addition of 0. Okay, I think we didn't miss out any point. Whatever I have written at the bottom, these things you can remember for MCQ point. In short, the symbol I have written, so it will be easy for remember. This is about PID controller, the advantages of PID controller.